Oh, darling, gather round the glow of your screen because I'm about to spin you a tale that's brighter than a Medellín sunrise and sassier than a catwalk strutting stilettos. Picture this. In the heart of Colombia's Emerald Hills, where the air hums with salsa rhythms and the streets pulse like a heartbeat on caffeine, lives a force of nature named Dahyn. Not just any name, Dahyn, with that exotic zing that rolls off the tongue like a secret whispered in a dimly lit cafe. She's the kind of woman who doesn't walk into a room, she ignites it, turning heads faster than you can say ole. And honey, with 86K followers hanging on her every pixel-perfect post, it's clear the world's already hooked. But shh, today, it's our little story time, just you and me, diving into the whirlwind world of this fashion whirlwind. Buckle up, I've got enough sparkle in this yarn to keep us chatting for a solid 8 minutes, give or take a giggle or two. Let's start at the beginning, shall we? Or at least where the map pins her down like a treasure, X marks the spot. Dahyn hails from Medellín, that sassy city of eternal spring tucked in the Andes, where the flowers bloom year-round and the coffee's strong enough to wake the dead. But oh no, this girl's not one to stay rooted like a potted orchid. Her life's a jet-set tango bouncing from the steamy vibes of San Javier's vibrant markets. Think colorful scarves fluttering like confetti in the breeze, to the posh whispers of El Poblado, where rooftop bars overlook valleys that stretch like God's own green carpet. And don't get me started on her flirty detours to Buenos Aires, that sultry Argentine temptress with tango in her veins. I can just imagine Dahyn there, her dark waves cascading like midnight silk, sipping mate under jacaranda trees in full purple riot, plotting her next photo shoot like a glamorous general. Places lived, more like places conquered, each one leaving a lipstick smudge on the world's map. She's got that Wanderlust glow, the kind that says, why settle for one skyline when you can collect them like vintage handbags? Now, lean in closer because here's where the magic crackles. Dahyn's not just a resident of these sun-kissed spots. She's the reigning queen of the catwalk, a fashion model with a category all her own. Fashion model, it says on her profile. But let's be real. That's like calling the Eiffel Tower a tall building. This woman is a walking mood board, a living Pinterest pin that defies gravity and good taste in equal fabulous measure. Her feed, a carnival of couture, where every snap feels like peeking behind the velvet rope of a high-end gala. Imagine scrolling through, your thumb dancing like it's got 2 left feet but 0 regrets. First up, there's this shot of Dahyn mid-strut on a sun-drenched runway in Medellín, her lithe frame draped in a gown that's equal parts flamenco fire and futuristic flair. Think crimson silk twisting like a lover's embrace with metallic threads catching the light like fireflies on steroids. Her eyes? Smoky, coal-lined daggers that could pin a butterfly from across the room. Lips curved in that knowing smirk that screams, yeah, I know I'm slaying. Your move. The crowd's a blur of oohs and ahs, but she's the eye of the storm, hips swaying with the confidence of someone who's turned no into naturally flawless 1,000 times over. Swipe right or down, whatever floats your digital boat, and bam! Beach babe mode activated. There she is, toes buried in powdery white sand somewhere along Colombia's Caribbean coast. Cartagena, maybe, with its colonial walls whispering colonial secrets. She's rocking a barely there bikini in electric turquoise, the kind that makes the ocean jealous, paired with a sheer caftan billowing like a sail on a pirate's dream. One hand on her hip, the other tossing her hair back in a laugh that's pure sunshine. Head thrown back, eyes crinkled at the corners, that infectious joy bubbling up like she's just heard the punchline to life's best joke. The waves crash behind her, turquoise meeting turquoise. And you can't help but think, girl, if confidence were currency, you'd be buying islands. But Dahyn, she's not all sun and surf. Oh no, this chameleon's got layers deeper than a 7-tiered ruffle skirt. Flip to her urban edge, And suddenly we're in the gritty, glam streets of Buenos Aires, Palermo, Soho, where graffiti murals splash color like a toddler with a paint gun. She's perched on a vintage Vespa, leather jacket slung low over one shoulder, exposing a tattoo that peeks like a flirtatious wink. Maybe a delicate vine curling up her collarbone, symbolizing growth or just grow up, haters. Her jeans are ripped just right, boots scuffed from adventures untold, and that oversized Sonny's game, chef's kiss. She's got this playful pout, one eyebrow arched like she's daring the camera to keep up, the city skyline a hazy tango partner in the background. It's the kind of photo that makes you want to ditch your 9-to-5 and chase cobblestone sunsets with her. And let's talk glamour, because Dahyn does it like breathing. Effortless, intoxicating, unavoidable. There's this one from a rooftop soiree in Poblado, Medellin's ritzy heartbeat, where the lights twinkle like diamonds tossed by a careless billionaire. She's in a little black dress that's anything but little. Velvet hugging curves like it was sewn on by Cupid himself, with a neckline plunging into, hello, adventure territory. Strappy heels that could double as weapons, earrings dangling like chandeliers in a hurricane. And her makeup? Dewy skin glowing under the stars, lips a bold berry stain that says, kiss me if you dare. She's leaning against the railing, glass of something fizzy in hand, gaze locked on the lens with that magnetic pull, the one that makes you feel like she's sharing a private joke, just you two against the glittering night. Followers flood the comments with fire emojis, but you know it's her spark lighting them up. Wait, hold the phone, because Dahyn's not afraid to get whimsy wild either. Scroll a bit and you'll stumble into her playful phase, like that festival frolic in Guatapé, Colombia's psychedelic rock-strewn paradise. She's decked out in a boho dream, fringe vest over a crop top splashed with florals wilder than the hillside blooms, wide leg pants in mustard yellow that swish like they're dancing the cumbia on their own. A flower crown perches jauntily on her head, petals matching the one she's twirling between her fingers, and her smile, wide as the reservoir below, teeth flashing white against sun-kissed skin, eyes sparkling with that life's too short for boring gleam. She's mid-twirl, skirt flaring like a blooming lotus, the massive, colorful boulders of El Peñol looming like nature's own Jenga set. It's pure, unfiltered joy, the kind that infects you, makes you want to kick off your shoes and join the revelry. But let's not forget the intimate moments, the ones that peel back the glamour to show the girl behind the gloss. There's a candid from her villa in San Villar, that lush pocket of Medellín where the hills roll like green waves and the air smells of fresh empanadas frying on street corners. She's curled up on a hammock strung between two palms, barefoot in oversized sweats that scream, "Cozy Queen," and a book splayed open on her lap. Something steamy, no doubt, given that sly side-eye she's shooting at the photographer. Her hair's in a messy bun, a few tendrils escaping like rebellious thoughts, and the golden hour light bathes her in that ethereal glow, freckles dusting her nose like cinnamon on café con leche. No filters here, just raw, radiant Dahyn, reminding us that even icons have off-duty days that look like poetry. Oh, and the collaborations? Honey, they're legendary little love letters to the fashion gods. Picture her in a pop-up collab with a local designer, shot in a converted warehouse turned wonderland. Exposed brick walls dripping with ivy, mannequins posed like frozen dancers. Dahyn's the star, of course, in a jumpsuit that's architectural art. High neck, wide leg, and a print of abstract florals that swirl like a psychedelic dream. She's strucking poses that could grace Vogue's fever dreams. Hand on hip, chin tilted defiant, then a soft lean against a beam, vulnerability flickering in her eyes like candlelight. The comments explode. Incredible! Serve! But it's her ease, that natural command of the frame that turns good shots into unforgettable stories. As we keep scrolling, and trust me, this album's a rabbit hole you'd be happy to tumble down, Dahyn's versatility shines brighter than a disco ball at dawn. urban jungle queen in Bogota's bustling La Candelaria, where colonial balconies frame her like a living portrait. She's in streetwear supreme, bomber jacket emblazoned with graffiti tags, cargo slung low, sneakers that have stories etched in their soles. Leaning against a mural of revolutionary heroes, her pose is pure attitude. Arms crossed, smirk dialed to 11, the city's chaos swirling around her like a loyal entourage. It's that edge, that I own this asphalt vibe, that makes you root for her like she's your underdog bestie about to claim the crown. Then flip to elegance incarnate, a black tie bash in Buenos Aires Recoleta, where the air's thick with waltzes and whispered scandals. The Hans in emerald satin that shimmers like the Amazon at midnight, slit high enough to hint at mischief, and shoulders bare and bold. She's captured mid-laugh, head thrown back with a partner blurred in motion, dance floor confetti catching the light like